Hello, my name is Hakim with TAKEOFF Experts. Today I want to talk to you for 5 to 7 minutes about how a few years ago I had rushed through a set of drawings and made an error on one item. Then I will show you how I resolved the issue. In my previous video titled Advantages of Using Professional Commercial Painting Takeoffs, I have discussed the concept of bidder's fatigue. This video is somewhat related to that topic. A few years back, when I was not using Bluebeam OST software to do my takeoffs, I got an invite to bid on a small TI project. It was a small office renovation. So I manually measured the dimensions of the walls, doors, ceilings, bulkheads, etc. and I entered the numbers in my spreadsheet and prepared the bid and sent it to the GC. Good news, I got the commercial painting contract. Bad news, I missed one word in the drawings. Let me show you which one word and sentence I did not pay attention to. The finish notes has 21 items, as you can see. Now I'm going to magnify the list. Do you see item number 13? It reads, convection cabinets to be electrostatic painted P1. Now, because the drawings mentioned P1 for the rest of the walls, rest of the areas that is, and because I had read many other drawings prior which didn't require convection heater cabinets to be electrostatically repainted for a repaint job, my mind did not register the word electrostatic. I just skipped over it. You see, it was a very small project, relatively speaking. I did not spend enough minutes to look for anomalies or details in that list. And I also assumed that it would be just like the other areas of the project, P1. A lot of painting companies today are having this issue. They don't have someone who does their takeoffs and mistakes happen. Anyway, a week after submitting the bid, I got a call and then an email from the GC saying I had been awarded the contract. So I looked at the drawings again in order to plan the job and prepare paint drawdowns. And that's when I noticed item number 13. After realizing my oversight, I did not want to just repaint the heaters the conventional way because of two reasons. First, it would be unethical not to follow the architect's requirement for electrostatic painting. And second, if they did an inspection at the end of the project and found out I had just primed and painted the surfaces instead of using electrostatic paint, there could be a large deficiency claim credit. Now, there are at least two kinds of electrostatic painting that I'm aware of, and I'm not going to go into the technical details of it for this video. So here is how I solved this problem. I emailed the GC to request if I could apply high adhesion primer and low VOC paint to the heater boards instead of electrostatic paint, just like the previous painter had done. This was a repaint of a repaint, so there really was no technical need to do electrostatic painting anyway. I got a response asking me how much credit there would be for this minor change. Now here is where you have to use your experience, your logic, or whatever you want to call it. I knew that if I subbed out the electrostatic painting to a specialist, it would cost me more than just a few $100s to do something that was not even necessary. Prepping and repainting it the conventional way would be within my budget of a couple of $100s. So I sent a proposal to the GC, offering them a cost reduction for a couple of $100s. I used the right wording and made them realize that they could get the same durability on the repaint as doing it with electrostatic paint, since it was a repaint, not brand new conventional heater cabinets painting. As you can see in the clip from my email that I'd sent, the client agreed to this change and the problem was solved without losing money on the project. Now this was just like a $4,200 project. Everybody wins and the quality of the paint job was not compromised. So this small error taught me a very big and very valuable lesson, which I'm using to this day when we do takeoffs for our clients using Bluebeam software. From that time onwards, I have been very careful to read and check as thoroughly as possible. When a painting contractor sends me his drawings to takeoff, we read twice as carefully and we check everything and even discuss some iffy items in the drawings before sending the takeoffs to the client. Why? Because the client is relying on me to send him accurate takeoffs so he can bid accurately. Otherwise, why would they send their drawings to me? So the moral of this video is still the same. Check your work or get it checked by a takeoff expert if you are too busy and you think you might make errors. Do not rush through it. If you don't have enough time and are experiencing bidder's fatigue, get your takeoffs done professionally instead of trying to do everything by yourself so you can focus on sales, operations, or whatever your main job is. If you learned something useful today, do click on the subscribe button so that you can keep on learning, or the thumbs up button, especially if you are a painting contractor wanting to bid more jobs and win more jobs. See you in my next video.